Hello, everybody. I am Haroon'S. I'm addressing you from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I welcome our leader, Mr. Ulsiraji from Hawaii, and I also congratulate him for his birthday. He has just clocked 49 years of age and he celebrated that last week. He has traveled before and he has returned home. You're welcome, and I hope your journey was very good and fantastic. And, you have come back and refreshed. Welcome. I also congratulate every TBC community members. You're all done. All of us in TBC community, you know that new things are developing in TBC, and we are getting to know the true shape of TBC and what TBC has in offer for us. So we now begin to know that TBC is has a lot of things in offer for us. I've been saying this often and often that in TBC we just have to be calm, to be patient, because they say the patient dog eats the fattest bone. TBC is like a perennial. I used to say this, and for a perennial crop, so many things are associated with it because it is a kind of crop that will be giving out its fruits or its harvest every season. Likewise, TBC will be giving us portion every day. But as admin is keeping on saying that TBC is not a get rich quick syndrome. We have to learn. We have to learn. You can only have cash flow in TBC. You can't get cash out because in so many other Ponzi schemes and other multi-level marketing, TBC is not a multi-level marketing. You can now see that admin has introduced another thing that if you refer two people and within 48 hours, you also those two people also refer, you have rewards for it. So we should know that this is not multi-level marketing at all. At all, because if you don't get referral TBC, it doesn't mean that what you have, even for free from the pocket of admin, is useless. It is very, very available. Admin only puts incentive that if you can do this, you can do this, you will get this. And we should know that even if you if you refer, that referral don't do not turn you automatically into having fiat currency in exchange. No, it doesn't turn like that. Whether you refer or you do not refer, your TBC is there, and you can sell it. I mean, sorry for the mistake. You can exchange your TBC for some other commodities. You don't sell TBC. That is a slip of tongue. No, 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 no. Because you cannot sell medium of exchange. TBC is medium of exchange. You cannot sell it. So sorry for the mistake. Man, the slogan of buying and selling, we have used to it for long, and it's high time we corrected ourselves. It is high time we corrected what we are saying, the kind of language we are using, the kind of terminology we are using TBC. Yes, we got to correct that. We got to correct that. Now, as I was saying, likewise, if you don't refer, it's not compulsory that you refer. It's not compulsory that you recruit. It's not compulsory. But when you recruit, it is when you are contributing a lot to the community, and then you will be compensated for that. Hence, the bonus and the bonuses the TBC is rolling out. It is for those people that are helping the community to grow faster. So that reward is for them. The reward is for those people that are making the TBC community to grow faster by recruiting. Otherwise, there are some other ways in which you can get more cookies and it will be turned into Kringle in a month's time. What are the other ways you can get cookies? By attending send button meeting, you get cookies. You get cookies by doing broadcasts. You get cookies by doing broadcasts. You get cookies if you refer people. You get cookies when you buy, as a person that has this free Kringles in your wallet, or you have cookies because you paid $10, they give you you get $2,000 worth of Kringles, and it will be redeemed in the month of November. So if you can able to get somebody in, and you want to have fiat money into your pocket, and he exchanges his fiat money for Kringles, Then such a person, if he buys up to 1,000, if he buys up to 1,000, I mean, rather, if he buys up to $100 worth current goods, then in November he is going to get 1 TBC. Having said that, there are so many other ways you can get your you can get current goods without recruiting. But today, I will be focusing on recruiting, most especially the new system of recruiting that TBC is compensating those who participate in it for. So I'll share my screen with you. I would like to share it with you, and we'll go through some things. I will first of all bring you your attention to the new. Yes, this is in fact, yes, this is the latest information on the blog. Let us read it. We'll read. I have not read the information. I just saw it now. So I hope the network allow me to open it. Yes, it's opening now, and I will read it together. Yes, it's running in perfect harmony to reach our objective of 1 billion members fast. You can see the poster. You see, in fact, TBC is doing wonders, every day. Behind the screen, there are a lot of things that TBC admin is doing for the progress of the community, but we can only see few that is very relevant to the level of progress we are having. Reach our objective of 1 billion members. You can see in the poster, you can see cash flow campaign, merchant adoption campaign, mass growth campaign. Wow, wow, wow. These three campaigns running in perfect harmony to reach our objective of 1 billion members fast. What are the three campaigns? Cash flow campaign. Already, I am a cash flow student of Mr. Randy. Then, merchant adoption campaign, massive growth campaign. Let's read it. Let us read it. It is fantastic. Isn't it about time the people of this world had a widely accepted medium of exchange that is not within the jurisdiction of any government? Are you fed up with the current corruption centered on the world financial system? Do you see what the true story of poverty is? You see, these are questions that calls for that cause people. This is what we call emotional deposit, a kind of emotional deposit. The enquiries that needs answer. You see, the billion coin is the solution. If the TBC community comes together right now in a unverified effort to reach the objective of gathering 1 billion paid members fast, we now have a 3 campaigns up and running that I hope the members of the TBC community will fully embrace so that we will reach our objective fast. Fast is the least painful way to grow. Yes, fast. When you grow fast is the least painful way to grow. To club the when growth is slow, and that is painful. When the growth is slow, when the growth is when growth is slow, and that is painful. When growth is slow, that is painful. What thousands of people supposed to be doing every day, leaving it in the hand of a single person, then it will be painful for everybody that is in the system. Having a lot of people go to sleep thinking that, well, I'll just wait till the time when TBC will get matured, or when TBC will be widely acceptable, then I'll come out and spread my TBC without doing anything. Then you are among those people that are adding pain to TBC community members. Let's go. We are certainly not the first to create a private medium of exchange, and I assure you that we are lawful in our approach to bringing out private medium of exchange out to the masses. But as far as I know, there isn't a truly private medium of exchange that a billion people are already using. Isn't it about time we change that? I can clearly see how a private medium of exchange accepted by the masses, will alleviate so much pain and suffering around the world. Poverty being only one of the ways that people now suffer from. What about crime? I believe crime will reduce dramatically once we have a fully developed TBC/Kringle economy. This is the right path. Honestly, what is the alternative? That is the question there. Let's move forward. Fast forward to the time when we will have a fully developed TBC/Kringle economy, and take note that within it we will have a million billionaires and a billion millionaires. Don't forget to be discussed, most especially for the TBC members that have joined perhaps about 6 months or a year ago. You know that the mission of admin, the video is, the vision of admin is good to get at least 1 million billionaire and 1 billion millionaires, out of which abundance will flow change for the betterment and empowerment of humanity at large. Out of that abundance, out of that abundance will flow. Change for the betterment of empowerment of humanity at large. The few will no longer control the many. Now, presently as we are, the many, and that is which is not supposed to be. This time around, there is sorrow. Then happiness will replace mystery. Yes, mystery. Harmful secrets will be exposed and dealt with on a global scale. The ideal of keeping the masses poor so that they can't stand up against evil will be demolished. The future can be bright if we all choose it to be such. This part makes sense, doesn't it? Let me check if I do I have people here. It's all right. Yeah. If I have any guest, please let me know so that I'll just quickly recognize you. You know that I'm sharing now, so I'll quickly recognize you if you have a guest. So let me continue. Now, the future can be bright if we all choose. This part makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, it makes sense. There are hundreds of millions of TBC coins in the admin wallet, and they are useless there. Can you understand the meaning of useless there? There are hundreds of millions of TBC coins in the admin wallet, and they are useless there. Wonderful. That means to say, if admin is saying that is TBC coins, the TBC coins is useless, in his wallet is useless. How about us, that many of us are having thousands, millions of TBC, hundreds of TBC, and we don't make any move to distribute, to also help admin in distributing free kringles to others. The growth of the community lies in distribution of this free goods from the purse of admin. You are not asked to distribute your coin from your own purse. Help admin to distribute it. You can now able to exchange, because if those people that have frequent goods, they want to have more, they can come to you and exchange their fiat money for TBC, for Kringles. The cash flow campaign is how our member will be rewarded in such a way as to provide for themselves as they make an effort to move those coins from the admin wallet out to the masses towards our objective. Can you see now? Yeah, this is a summary of what I've just said. That means you'll be able to make money, or let me read it again. There are hundreds of millions of TBC in the admin wallet, and they are useless there. The cash flow campaign is how our members will be rewarded in such a way as to provide for self as they make an effort to move those coins from the admin wallet out of the masses towards our objective. I think it is as if what I've learned from TBC, what I've learned is pushing me to be saying things ahead of this blog. I think if I should calm down and just read it, so maybe I will understand more, because as admin is saying this, I am just recollecting what I've just learned. So now, I will be able to try as much as possible not to add my own comment. I just want to read this. With that cash flow, the members will distribute With that cash flow, the members will distribute the TBC coins in the admin wallet to Slow. Remember, slow equals pain. God is a universal medium of gold rather is a universal medium of exchange, and since the first public notice, I will speak in terms of grains of gold from now on to fortify our private standing. 40 grains of gold of crinkles moving triggers the cookies reward associated. New members will offer something equal to value of 40 grains of gold to their sponsor or partners and receive the equivalent in crinkles. Then both sides of that transaction will need to verify it inside the KCOP, that means Kringle Cashback Office, to access the associated cookie reward. The future value of that transaction will either be million or billion status, depending on if the new member is a broadcaster at this time or not, once we have reached our objective. No doubt, these transactions result in some form of cash flow. People need cash flow. I hope that is clear. This particular cookie reward was specifically designed to create cash flow for all of our members while we are in the distribution phase. Phase means it won't last forever. In bracket. Let me read it again. This particular cookie reward was specifically designed to create cash flow for all of our members while we are in the distribution phase of rolling out our TBC/Kringle economy. We will be doomed to failure without a cash flow campaign, and anyone suggesting otherwise lacks the understanding of human nature. Wow. Wow, admit kudos to you. Wow. Now, this picture has been reoccurring times with that number on this blog. Because of the time, I'll just read the heading and all the calculations there, all the statistics there. So go and study it. This massive growth campaign coming soon. So, and it has, to me, it has started. You see, since, so you just go over, study it, just study it. So this man one is that for 31 days, I mean in 31 days, how can we get to 1 billion member in 31 days? Is here. We can get to 1 billion member if every member today is, if every member today in every day is recruiting at least, one people. I mean one. Then the second one, 20 days, we can achieve that. If we are recruiting 3 people every day for 20 days, all of us in TBC community will reach that number, 1 billion. Then in period of 14 days, we can reach 1 million if everyone is recruiting 5. Yes. So if you get 5 today, then tomorrow those 5 that I got 5. So then it will, then we can reach 1 billion. We can reach 1 billion members. So depending on the, so if everyone in TBC today is recruiting 10 people, so that is that. Since recruiting to be a member of TBC community, you see, because I didn't calm down to read what TBC is, the new blog on the TBC, but on your, yes, on the new information on the blog. But if you are in TBC, if you and you are active, And you just get the idea once and for all. You get the idea. So let me, oh sorry, let me go on again. Since recruiting is not a requirement to be a member of the TBC community, very generous cookie rewards are given to those that do build our members up. The newest rapid reward encourage our newest member to start building immediately right after they pay the admin fee. Get two who get two each within the allotted time frames result in 110 million cookies. That is a lot of cookies. See this article to see how much that is worth if you read this blog. The task is so easy. Anybody could do it, even though it is not a requirement. This new reward kicks off our massive growth campaign officially. I hope everyone will fully support the idea of a fast start to get rewards. On top of that, long-term builders that are diligent will get 1 billion cookies to sign up 100 plus paid members. Holy cow! That is a huge amount. This shows how important the builders of the TBC community are to us. Without these builders, we will never experience massive growth. If you are not a builder, then your negative opinions regarding TBC should be kept to yourself. Examine the value in your TBC wallet and ask yourself if you really want to sabotage in the TBC community or not. Builders are tired of dealing with negative form or other TBC members. I think negative. Okay, yes. Sorry. Builders are tired of dealing with negativity from other TBC members. No good comes from it. Earlier in this article, I said, honestly, what is the alternative? That is a serious question. Reflect on it. If the obstacle of member negativity is a small stone, then massive growth will come naturally to our community. Builders are welcome to bring their concerns to the leaders of TBC on a one-on-one basis to seek direction and to resolve. But builders should not waste leaders' time. Support the massive growth campaign, even if it is through silence alone. It is at all-time highs today, and we are on a mission to change the world for the better. You can make a difference. What kind of economy will we have without merchants, even if you got to a billion members? So recognize we are still in the early stage of rolling out the TBC/Krengu economy. This is an excellent time to bring in merchants, even if all they can do is accept 50% Krengus for payment for their goods and services. We also welcome merchants that only want to cash flow and build and are not yet ready to accept Krengus for payment. Later, they can change that. The fact that they are a merchant member of our community makes a big difference in the long term. The business card officially kicked off the merchant adoption campaign, and we are so excited to see this campaign succeed. Read this article, you see what I mean. I like to see 50 to 100 million merchants from around the world become our members as we achieve our objective of 1 billion members. That will be a beautiful economy and will make ending poverty super easy. Reaching the objective properly is how we will fulfill our mission. There is plenty of self-interest involved in recruiting merchants. Why not just do it? Wow, this is a fantastic blog today. The blog summarizes most of the TBC campaign, the mission and the vision and the objective of TBC. Let me stop sharing and let me go back. Welcome back. This is a fantastic blog out there. Yes. Now, perhaps you are having pressure somewhere. Perhaps some people are discouraging you. Perhaps you may be encountering difficulties as a result of growing TBC community. Let me tell you, if there is no pain, there will be no gain. But TBC is telling us that if we move faster, if you move fast and tell people, instead of you doing it alone, if you order, we will move together and the pain will be painless. There are so many meanings to pain. Get me right. Even what I'm doing initially, it was painful. Broadcast initially was painful to me, but I'm getting over it. You see, when I started broadcasting, most especially I could remember my first broadcast, it was not a live broadcast. I sent it to my to my leader in Cameroon, Mr. Derek Imbe. He corrected some things that you should do like this, do like this, do like this. You should show people that you have confidence. And when you are telling people about TBC, you have to be excited. So in my first video or my first broadcast, and it was a recorded broadcast, so I was not excited. Even I was doing it as if I am, as if I was doing it as if I was facing the audience. But now seeing me, I'm broadcasting live, even though it is not perfect. But you will see that enthusiasm, you see that excitement in me. So it was painful initially, but now I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. As I'm talking, I know that I'm talking to millions of people in the world. You see. So what I was trying to point out is that tough time never lasts, but tough people do. Tough time never lasts, but tough people do. And to be successful, you cannot get it on the platter of gold. You have to work for it. And it is we, the earlier adopters of TBC, that are going to do that. Admin has shown us the way out of poverty. He has shown us the way out of misery. It is now left for us to grab it and follow the way. Study the blog. Study everything you can study on the blog. It is available for you there. Most especially this kind of blog. Every blog, every information on the blog worth understanding, worth reading. But if you can try as much as possible, go to the blog, and if you can try as much as possible, go to the blog and read this latest blog, plus other ones, or most especially the one that TBC try to explain how the bonus works. You see, you get two people, and within 24 hours, I mean, if you register within 24 hours of your registration, you also get three people that also paid the $10 fee. Then there is cookie reward for you. Then, if those two people within 24 hours, within 48 hours of your own registration, they also bring in two people, two people, and they also pay, then you have a lot. You have more cookies. You have more cookies. So what you are getting, what TBC admin is giving you, is much more than anything that has been given out there in business or in any financial organization. So admin is distributing free Kringles now. But in the process of this distribution, you can get cash flow, because we need money. We need money to sustain ourselves. We didn't need money to maintain ourselves. But you will not get that money. Sorry, you will not get that. Yes, that money. That means you will exchange your TBC to fiat money, or for fiat money rather. You exchange your TBC for fiat money, and that TBC, that Kringle, will be growing in the wallet of those who of the person that exchanged it. So you have that fiat money to your pocket to do many other things. Then, so you get cash flow. You get cash flow. So you can don't just sit there and say that, no, I don't know how this TBC is working. I need money. I need money. I need money. And if you need money, yes, if you need this so-called money, fiat money, help admin to distribute the coins. Give people free Kringle. And if you give them free Kringle, they will surely come to you to buy more. Then the merchants are there. Go to the merchants. Take the advantage of this business card that means has help us to design. Just put your name, just put your data there. Go to the Kringle back office. Go to, I think, yes, it should be in marketing. Then go to the business card, fill the data there. Then you print it out. Then take it to the merchants. So how to do it? It is on the blog already. Admin has explained that to us. Everything admin is explaining to us, but the only thing for us is to take action. Take action. We take action. How do we take the action? We follow the system. We put the system that admin has itemized for us on the blog. We put it into practice. Then the cash flow, you just see the cash flow. Then be a student of the blog. Then be a cash flow student. I mean, a cash flow coaching student. So you are going to, I promise you that you are going to, sorry, excuse me, you are going to enjoy it. And it is on time. As you are growing the community, we are moving closer to our target, in which TBC you will attain maturity, and it will be widely acceptable, and it will be easier for us as a medium of exchange. And we will be able to get salvation from the high-handedness of the elite, of the few. We get freedom. TBC is more than financial freedom. TBC is about many freedom. And the mystery will go out of our ways, and so many other things like that. So I encourage us that we should be active. We should be more active. You will see challenges, but don't focus on the challenges, don't focus on the obstacles, focus on the target, focus on the destination. You will see many distractions. Don't be distracted. So we are moving, towards liberation. And for every active TBC member, go and read the public notice. Read it and digest it. That is our identity. That is the purpose of TBC. And that purpose we should follow and we should pursue. We should pursue the mission, we should pursue the vision. So, and in no distant time, you will see that we will get our desired freedom. So, TBC community is here to liberate everybody and put us on the right path, on the financial path or the path of abundance which God has designed for us. Thank you very much and have a blessed day. Yeah, before I go, let me see if there are some people that are watching me. So, as at this moment, nobody. So, thank you very much and God bless you. Bye bye.